Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we live? Give me a 5, 6, 7, 8. What's going on, chat? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Let's play some cards, fam. Let's play some cards. Got lots of exciting tournaments on the way, including one where I see two of my teammates right now. So let's just start firing tournaments. Let's start firing tournaments here. Rebecca and Barry. Bring it. Bring it. This is three-handed for the €50 to Madrid. So that's cool. Gonna get another satellite going right now. This is the €25. Okay, nice. Win King 4. So, starting up with table 2 and 3, these are both satellites. Next up, we've got to get the 320 early mystery bounty. So we're going to get that on table 5. There we go. Sweet. Put this in gold for mystery bounty. It's an early mystery bounty, so it starts pretty quickly. There's also a 55, so we're going to put that on table number 6. That's better placement there. Okay. So here we are with the 55. Oh, Barry, we got you here, Barry. We've absolutely got you here, Barry. There it is. There it is. Heads up against Rebecca, although late reg is still open for 10 minutes, so. Okay, nice. Now we have the Super 215 and the 215 Big Sunday. I'm just going to get the Super 215 going first because that's a knockout. The Big Sunday, we've still got an hour to register. And I think like 5 tables is probably enough to start with as we kick off this beautiful stream today. Here we go. Nice. Okay, in action. Look at these big hands, bro. I've got kings and I've got ace king in the satellites. Let's do this, buddy. Good luck. What's up, Rooster? Is that Rooster Cards? Good to see you in the house, man. All right, looks like Facebook is actually working today. That's nice. This is a bad flop for us against Rebecca. I've got to check back. She bets 8,000. I think I'm just going to give it up here, actually. And the kings are going to lose, too. Bet call, and then they lead on the turn. Obviously, we would call if we had the nut heart, for sure, but... let's bluff here. We don't have a club, so we're just betting a straight and trying to get her to fold a chop here is the idea. Oh! Raised. Crazy. Crazy business, man. Absolutely crazy business, Rebecca. Straight flush. No way. Sick. Sickness. Flop at the top pair. How was Seville? It was amazing, man. It was amazing. C from DC. Beautiful spot. We just missed you. Food was great. Yeah, man. Yeah, just like the architecture and the feel of the city center and sort of the the tiny streets, and the weather was good. And the gardens, we went to the real Alcazar, which was a real highlight of the trip. The cathedral, the top of the bell tower, and of course the poker and the people were amazing too. So it was an awesome trip, man. How was your time? Two pair is pretty good against Rebecca. It goes check, check. We'll bet. Oh, why is my chat not working? Let me on Facebook. There we go. What's up, Jules Alexander? Are you not in Spain? I just got back last week, bro. I thought Party Poker doesn't like it if we play while we travel. You can play if you're in a country that can play. In Spain, they have their own player pool, so you can't play on the global Party Poker in Spain. But I'm back in Canada, man. Klaus Thijssen. What's up, Klaus? Trip was amazing. Did Rebecca or you win something? No. Oh, no, Rebecca did. Yeah, she won a staff invitational tournament. Full house. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't see the two queens. I was like, oh, yeah, I have a full house. Let's just get all the money in. Rebecca's through to the final. I am dead, yo. Rebecca has defeated me. Heads up. She's celebrating upstairs. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. Nice one, Rebecca. Nice. Yeah, she did win a staff invitational tournament. I think there was like 25, 26 entries, so that was cool. I made a sort of deep run in the main event. I got like around 23rd or something like that. So I had a bit of a shot in the main event, but fell short of the big stuff. But yeah, poker was fun. The demeanor at the table was so friendly and kind as well. People were just open, and yeah, it was a nice place to play. All right. So I'm just going to raise bluff here, and if we get it in, we get it in. That's fine. It's sort of a bluff, right? We could get a few better hands to fold, like sevens through deuces if they decide to c-bet. But sometimes we have the best hand too, and we're just folding out worse hands. It's kind of tough to win that hand if you don't hit a diamond, you know? So... Okay, so 215 Big Sunday in action, just to freeze out here, which is good. We've got a nice 5 tables. In terms of other stuff coming up that we want to play, 55 Daily Legends Masters. So I'm just going to open that lobby, but we're going to reg in a bit because, you know. Ace-9 suited, we raise. And well, there. The amount of good hands I have and the lack of chips in these satellites is crazy. What's up, Master Masquerade? Thank you for the good luck. I like the name. It's a cool screen name. Ace-9 is no good here. This needs to be in green for knockout. Whoops, this green. There we go. And we're going to raise with Barry in the big blind. It's €25 round 4. Trying to win a package to Madrid. Did a bunch of research yesterday on the upcoming trip to Madrid. I'm going to bring some of my family with me. Rebecca and I will be there for sure for the whole series. But it's going to be an exciting time. I absolutely loved my day and a half I spent in Madrid. And so I look forward to going back. We'll be spending a few days before and a few days after as well. I don't think we have the schedule yet for Madrid. Let's see. Like the poker tournament schedule, but I'm going to look right now. I think it'll be very similar to Seville, just a slightly longer schedule. So what we have confirmed right now is mini main, main, and high roller. Raise call squeeze. What the heck do we do with this hand? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, no tournament schedule yet, but I think it'll be similar to Seville, so. Found some cool events to do in Madrid while I'm there as well. Should be fun. Yo, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Let's go, Master Masquerade. This player's pretty short, man. I think we're going to run it with them. Kind of wish I didn't have the Jack of Hearts because that blocks some of the draws we want them to have, but still. And against the same hand, we're happy to have it for a couple extra percent there. 2%, I think, extra. Hi, bro. What's up, Brian Ra 7518 on YouTube? How are you? Welcome. Very busy morning this morning, chat. I'm reading a book called The Tale of Genji, and I'm supposed to get up until the end of chapter 6 for tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's such a huge book. It's such a huge book. I've got so many pages left. So I was reading a bunch this morning before the poker. Okay. In India, poker is banned, but I love to play poker. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you can't play on party poker in India, but it's a really fun game. Hopefully you have more availability in the future. Betting against Alistair. Take it. Check. Our hand's pretty bad. Against the small blind, if there was a limp, I would probably bluff this hand, but against the button, no. Now, things change a little bit here on this flop, because we probably have the best hand. Against what I assume is ace high. I don't think they're going to limp ace 5 or ace 4. It's kind of a weird hand to limp. Check, check. Could see occasional queens, but it's quite unlikely. What does our hand look like? A 3 or air? And it goes check, check in the 320. 7-8, no bluff. That's a weird call on the turn, right? That is a weird call, Bree. I mean, you're allowed to make it, just, you know. I wouldn't. Raise 3-bet. We 4-bet, especially against this opponent. And let's c-bet in the 320. They raise, and we get to shove here, which sometimes folds them off some equity, but we obviously have a monster draw. Against king 6, oh my god. Yes! Let's go, dude. A 3-bet call with the king 6. It feels like justice, baby. It feels like justice to me. Here comes the tilt. There it is. There's the tilt. We knew it was coming. We did know the shove was coming. But we got a live one here. And call with queen 9. We flop a gut shot. My voice is a little raspy today, chat. I think I snored a little bit last night. To the turn. Still just a gutter, no spade. Good opportunity to bluff later on. We could have actually bluffed here on the turn, just led. But I haven't, and they bet again, and I'm happy to get out of the way there. Been years since I've tuned in live. What's up, Jacob? Ardima 5287. Also, keep up on the videos. Just want to say I'm happy to see you're still doing well. How's the art on the wall looking? Dude, we haven't had a new piece of art in a while, man. It's been a while since I've bought some art. I'd really like to, but I've slowed down a little bit on it just because it's expensive, you know? I really would like to add some more. The house is... I'm happy with the way that my flat feels, though. There's quite a few pieces of art around. Yeah. I haven't gone shopping for a while. I have expanded some of my art purchasing to other mediums, I would say, right? But they're smaller purchases. They're not physical art. But I've got some CDs, got some records. That's been sort of, I don't know if you would call that a new acquisition, but like a part to my life that I've added over the last couple of years. So I've got, I don't know, maybe 80 vinyls and 80 CDs, something like that. And Rebecca and I have been really into movies, film, whatever you want. I don't really actually know what the right term is there, because movies is like the American, like Hollywood kind of vibe. I don't know if you really call like some of the wild, obscure stuff we're watching movies. There's probably films. I don't know. Either way, you get what I'm referencing. We've been into that. And so we've been buying those on physical media, like 4K discs and Blu-rays and stuff. And so got maybe 150 or so films. So I would include that in the category of art, but it's not stuff on my wall, you know what I mean? And books, of course. Tons of books. So I'm still a huge fan of the arts. I actually just went to a museum last week in Seville, which was really amazing. Should we bluff here? No. It's going to be ace high a lot. And it's going to call. It's ace high a lot, and it's going to call. Nice. The Prado Museum, which was really cool. I mean, it was mostly historic art, like 18th century and before, basically. So I don't have a huge background in understanding Middle Age, Renaissance, Baroque, classic art movements, really. But I still really enjoyed it. So yeah, I dig this stuff, bro. I dig this stuff. We check here, I think. Oh, we win here. I'm worried about like king queen or queen jack or queen 10 suited, but that king 10 no bluff. Queen Jackson open. La Belle Brick. It's a great screen name. It really is. To better check here, I think you're going to do some both. A mix here, I'd say. You could fold this too. I'm just going to 3-bet. I don't think we should bet now. It's a big ask to get king high to fold on the turn. So we're just going to check down and win. Open get called by Ollie. We're going to put him in for pot size bet and hope he doesn't have a pair. Check. 4 ways here. Hey, flush. And we win. Great. That's easy enough. Just under starting stack there. We're just over starting stack in this one. I'd say the best stack right now, though, is we have a double stack in the 320 Super Early Mystery Bounty, which starts in 50 minutes because it starts when registration closes. So good spot to be in. We have 30 minutes left to register the 55 Daily Masters. We'll get that after the break, which is in 10 minutes. Gonna limp along, I guess. I'm listening to Bruckner's 7th Symphony right now. By the way, if anyone's wondering, I'm not playing it out loud for you guys because I tried to play some music out loud, but copyright makes it so annoying to do. It really makes it tough. Just gonna call. Ollie, no, Ollie. Not today, Ollie. Nice hand. I don't think we can raise the small pair profitably here. The stacks are not quite deep enough. Yeah, it's just not the right spot for it. How did yesterday go? We did well in the spins. We won at a good win rate. We won 5 of 15 and 7 of 15 and the $5 and the $10. So good win rate there, I'd say. Didn't spin anything big in the spins, but it was a fun challenge. I had a good time with it. We'll keep doing that for the challenges when they come about once a month. Did you tune in? And if so, what'd you think? We're all in with Queen Jack. With Big Man Barry in the big blind. Big Man Barry in the big blind. An alliteration the writer would be proud of. Would he? I don't know. We're going to say yes. Maybe just to pump her own ego, but yes. Now, this is a pretty fun flop, I think. And I want to raise bluff here. I think it's a great spot to raise bluff, represent strength. Backdoor flush draw and a gutter. It's like the perfect draw to do it with as well. If they shove all in, we fold. They've got a flush draw or better. And our draw is doing poorly. But we can put so much pressure on there, and it works brilliantly. We chip up. Is there copyright on classical pieces? Yeah. Most of the time there is, B-Car. It depends on who performs it, right? So it's like the orchestras of different cities will copyright, and they usually have record deals with different labels and stuff. So yeah, there is some copyright free or like stuff that's under license, but since it's really not in high demand, most of the stuff that's there is not of high quality. You know, it's like kind of unknown groups playing it. There'll be some mistakes. The audio quality will be not great, which kind of defeats a lot of the purpose of the like precision of classical music, you know? So it's just not a great genre for streaming. But, you know, say Livy. I'll just continue on my side. Hey, Jamie, just sitting at a friend's house watching... Terry, watching you win big, brother. Let's go, man, on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone, on Facebook for the good luck. I don't know why the live chat wasn't updating on Facebook, so I've got it here now, though. Evening from Birmingham, UK. What's going on, man? James in the building. Sorry I missed that 23 minutes ago. I don't know if you're still here. Spursy, more managers than home wins this season. Listen, dude... You may be right. No Igor Tudor. Who are we going to get? I have no clue. Man. So when is the next trip to the EU? In May. I was just planning it yesterday. Party Poker Tour Madrid is in May, so I'll be going there. Bringing, I think, my mom and my uncle, maybe my brother, maybe some other members of the family. So it should be fun. Hello, Jamie. Good luck. What's up, Mihai? Eugene Tenas. Thanks for the good luck. Good to be here. All right. I'm caught up on the Facebook chat, but I really hope it stays up today. I don't know why it didn't. It's weird. We'll see. 111,000 here. It's beautiful stuff. Thank you, Dusty Truth Poker, for the good luck. Appreciate you. If anyone is coming to Madrid, by the way, so I was doing planning yesterday for Madrid, speaking of classical music. If anyone is coming to the Party Poker Tour Madrid, I found a few concerts that are going on. They're in the early evening for Spain, 7:30, on 2 of the days during the tour, and then there's one on the Tuesday after the tour. I think I'm going to attend all 3 if it doesn't overlap the poker schedule. I'm just waiting for it to come out. And so if there's anyone coming on the tour that would like to attend those cultural events, reach out to me and let me know. I'll probably open it up to people in the Discord if they'd like to join, because I think it'd be fun and it's, you know, should just be a good time, you know? Should we bluff here? Let's go for a bluff. We have the bad open-ender, but we'll just pretend we've got something good. Maybe it works. It didn't, and now it's a 3. Well, we probably have a decent hand to continue bluffing with because we don't block the draws. That's an interesting concept, right? When you get to the river, you have a choice of hands to bluff with. Sometimes you're going to bluff with every hand you have if you have a lot of value hands. If you don't have that many, you have to be selective about your bluffs. And this is one of the most difficult parts of poker, is what are the best hands to bluff? Because you got to think about all the hands you contain in your range. And then you've got to figure out the best ones. So in this scenario, what's best is we don't want to have a heart in our hand, because if we have a heart, it makes it less likely that they had a heart in their hand and they were drawing to a flush, right? We don't want to have a 9 in our hand because it makes it less likely that they had a 9 and they have like a hand like ace-9 and we're drawing to a straight. So with our 5-6, what we say is we unblock the bluffs. We don't block the bluffs, right? And that's kind of what was going on there. Of course, that's like deep level thinking. You can just revert to level 1, which is like, do I think my opponent's going to call or fold? And that's more important than the theoretical approach to the game. But in the absence of information, if you're going to make a decision and you think your opponent's going to play well, trying to come up with the right bluff is kind of a big part of the game. So, okay, let's play you this highlight on break. Watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I'll be back in just a few seconds, okay? Well, after the break. Stay with me. 5 minutes. There's just no reason to see that. Like, with good hands or bad hands, you want to control the size of the pot here. Let's go for a small bet now. Take it down. We're all in with ace-queen here. Okay. Norris up 22 seconds on the Claire. Oh my goodness. Ace or queen or 4. Yeah, let's go. As we have made the money here. Let's go. How about kings in the 215? Or is it going to re-enter that turbo? Kings ace jack for 4.8 million. Uh-oh. Hell yeah, let's go, dude. 4.8 million coming our way. 411 cashed. But this puts us in a much better spot. Down to the final 4 tables, almost final 3 here. Open the king, queen, get a call from Educate Yourself. 1 club. Let's bet here. I don't know if I regret this bet, actually. I think I do regret it, but it wins, which is nice. We're going to call them in raise against Moscow Mule. It's not an easy hand to play. 6-5. And we flop a pair. Oof. We're going to play this hand aggressively with a check raise here and then a check turn. But the queen high board is kind of one I like to attack decent amount. We end up having a pair here, right? Which is nice. Oof, 4 on the turn. The problem with calling this pair out of position is it's going to be so hard to get to showdown. As is, you know. Not a great run out. Because like when they have Jack 10 and King 10 and King Jack and stuff like that, they've improved to a 10 here. And we both had a 5. That's kind of the exception. Like if they decide to bet bottom pair, we probably could have got to showdown for just that bet. But against like pretty much everything else, we're going to lose a bit more. And or have to fold the turn too much, so... Two pair is gorgeous. Ace 10 deuce with diamonds. I think we probably check call here. Because we have the board so smashed, right? We even have the diamonds covered. We're gonna go for the check call. It's not the greatest turn in the world because... Not that we're worried about them having the flush. It's just, can we realistically check raise here? Oh, okay. Because a big bet size is very simple. We just call, right? Not a lot to think about here. If they chose like a smaller size, it'd be a little more uncomfortable, but yeah. It goes check quickly, and we win against something we probably could have got some more money. King, queen. Okay, nope, we got the maximum. Just call with eights. They're not an amazing hand. They're fine. It is a bounty. We're also on the soft bubble here as well. And we cover our opponent. King Jack. This is just so uncomfortable. 12 and a half. Oh, God. King Queen's all in. King 10's a fold. King Jack off. Fold, I guess. I don't know. Glad I folded when I see that shove. This is not our flop. It's just not our flop. That said, there's a $100 bounty for 1/3 of the pot. So I'm going to c-bet because I did raise under the gun, you know? And Gainflower folds. Do I want to try and exploit that by getting the default a better hand? I think so. Going to bluff here. And it works. Try and get them to fold a queen or a bad ace, you know? Jack 10 of diamonds. Beautiful hand. And we call streets. That's not a small bet, Jonil. So I think most likely Jonil has like a middling pair here. The problem is I don't think I can get them to fold. When they have a better flush draw, we're screwed. When they have eights, if I raise, they're probably going to call, and we're flipping, which we don't really want to do. But there is a 125 bounty. How often are they bluffing for 2/3 here? God, that bounty is valuable, but we're on the bubble as well. I'm going to fold. I don't know, dude. I don't know about that one. I don't like calling out of position. I think the bet is too big, by the way. But it would have worked out well for us here, probably. Hola, chat. Sorry I was late. We pick up ace queen, so who cares, bro? Look at this. Damn. Okay. Let's get the 55 masters. And we double up back into it. More drill in. Thanks for the good luck, bro. What's going on? Richard Tung, great to meet you in Seville. Good luck from Brighton. Hey, man, thank you. The Brighton 10. Legendary group. Guys, you need patches, man. There's a group of 10 guys from Brighton. They're all legends. They're called the Brighton 10, and I think they need a patch. I hope to see you guys in Madrid. I don't know if you're planning on it, but Madrid or Manchester, it'd be awesome, man. Thanks for coming down. All right, let's check Facebook. Are we getting all the comments? Nope. What is going on with Facebook, Bree? All right, I've got to pull this over now to sort of use this. Okay, still here, pal. James, I'm glad to hear it, man. Yeah, who do you think Spurs is going to get for their next manager? I think just flat here. You could squeeze too. Stacks are quite awkward to get it in pre, though. Hello, El Jefe. What's going on, brother? How are you? I've got 5 hands and I can't see. Sadly, I have to fold to the bet call. If it was just heads up, we continue, but 3 ways, our 9s don't look too good, and there's not a lot of ways for them to improve. Let's go up to the ace-jack. Just me or the mic volume low? It was just the break highlights. which are usually a little lower volume. But we're back to the full pow of my voice, which doesn't feel very strong today, to be honest with you. Call. And we hold, which is great. So now we've got a workable stack. We're in 5th place. 4 players go through. So, oh my goodness, Barry has run into the goods. Oh, Barry! Incredible. Remarkable. Oh, the king of the turn, I missed it. The classic suck, resuck. Oh my goodness, dude. We're on the final table. Top 4 go through, but Barry just took a huge hit there. We've bluffed in the big Sunday with the nut flush draw 4 ways. And we've got a flush. I think we need to bet call this. If we get raised, we're not super happy, but I think given it would be for a pretty small part of the pot and they might raise with a worse flush, we would probably have to call. But they fold a river, and there we go. We're up to 2 million double stack, 6x stack, double stack. We've got some good potential going on here, chat. Let's go. Fold ace-8 to the raise 3-bet, but the 4-bet makes it simple. And up here in the satellite, check in the flop. We bet the turn, they call. River's a 10, which is pretty bad for us. It's a card they can definitely check back with, and we see a half pot bet. I don't think we can fold for half pot. We're getting really good odds on that. We need to win about 1 in 4 times with top pair. They're going to have a bluff 1 in 4 times. But unfortunate river, and it does cost us a pretty solid pot there. Queens. Both in the plan. Let's go, dude. Brighton 10 in Madrid. Let's go. That's going to be sick, man. Look forward to seeing you there. Should be a blast. I'm calling the big blind 6-5 deuce. I think we want to go a half pot here with queens. And we win, which is fine. Robbie Keane, yeah. You're probably right. Robbie Keane or Redknapp. Call suited. If we were unsuited, I'd fold here. On this flop, we're not folding, I'd say. We have 2-to-1 stack to pot ratio, right? Double this is about our stack. So as a rule of thumb, in a 3-bet pot, we've got top pair, top kicker. It's not enough to fold, basically. If it's so small, I'm going to put in a small raise to get some protection and value. King, queen, king, jack, queen, jack, diamond draws. All of that is going to continue against this raise size. When they have the jacks through aces, they're still going to get it all in. It doesn't really change anything, but against hands we're beating, we want to get some more value and protection instead of that super small bet size. Turns a 3. I think the best course of action is to go all in here. Kind of hard to get called by worse hands, but it's better than checking and giving a free card to all those hands I just listed. And we don't have much chips in relation to the pot. 2/3 pot size bet. So Ace-high flush draw is already called, so I'm not really sure what they have here, to be honest. Ace-9, okay. Yeah, fair enough. It's a fair hand to want to tank with and sort of figure out what's going on. I'm going to reshove the pair. Snap by a bigger pair. That's not good news, chat. I think we're dead in the satellite. Oh my goodness, it's a 3. It's an absolute 3, Dottie. Oh my goodness. I'm the best. I'm the best emote. Vican, you need a lot of results to go your way. Chelsea need a new manager too. He's diabolical. Word. It seems like City's going to get relegated, so should be fine. I don't think we're going to get relegated, even without City getting penalty points, but you've got to add some likelihood of that happening as well. In which case... Oh, no. I just shut down the live stream page. I think there's a way to reopen a closed tab, right? Well, the stream's still working, so that's all right. Much love, Facebook, man. We got 60 viewers today. I don't know what happened yesterday. It kind of like glitched out, and it didn't launch to people, so it had like a couple of viewers, but today it's back up to a good number, so appreciate you all. Hope you're having a great day. The most viewers of any platforms on Facebook right now. That's crazy, eh? We kind of started Twitch on a very busy day, so a bit of a slow launch, but that's all right. Raise 3-bet all in and a call all in. Against one opponent, it's a snap. Against two, I think I'm going to fold ace-queen offsuit. We're on the line, though. Ace-queen suited, I'm calling. Sevens take it down with the set. All right. Good spot. 5 of 7 here. Double starting stack. Double starting stack. 2.5 starting stacks, and then 2/3 of a starting stack. And we get to raise after the bet call here. We're not at the mystery bounty stage yet, but those chips would be helpful. That is assuming we're winning, which is not a sure thing, but it's pretty likely. 2 pair on this board, pretty likely. And we pick up another relative monster with 7s. We're really in the middle here with our 7s, to be honest. Call and 3-bet both work. What's not so great is when they 4-bet all in, our hand becomes about break even, depending on the opponent. All right, King Jack suited, we raise under the gun, another plaza. Goes to the 3-bet immediately following. I think it's time to mix in a 4-bet here, chat. I like 4-betting this hand because I don't like calling it, and we're 6-handed here as well. And the stacks are good for a 4-bet, so let's do it. Four-bet bluff. It's rare. It's a rare move. And it works. Nice. It works. Shoving is awkward here. I think it's the right move, but barely. I wouldn't shove 6s. I think with 8s, it's the right move. We're a little too short to want to flat here as well. Rebecca calls with ace queen. Big sweat. No, Rebecca, no! Josh Rutan dropping the 18-month resub. Welcome back to the team. Gets 11 the chat for your boy, Josh Rutan. Rebecca has punished me once again, beaten me twice in these spots today. Oh, mon Dieu. It's not good, man. It's just not good for me. There's another tour path running right now, though, so we'll get back into the same tournament just earlier days. Thanks, Josh Rutan. And thanks for the good luck. All right, orange felt here. Whoops. A whoopsie daisy. Checking with Jack 10. Jack 5-5 flop. Oh, ass of leads for 4K, which makes this hand really quite awkward. We might want to consider bluffing our hand at some point. I don't know if I can get either of them to believe me is a bit of a problem. Get raised. Now I want to rep the 5. But they're just going to put me on a flush draw, so whatever. I'll fold. If I was deeper and or higher stakes, I'd probably back raise there as a bluff. I think I should have bet this flop, by the way. Mistake, I'd say. Give value with second pair, and you also protect against a lot of overcards. But the mistake has been made. Now here, I check called the flop, and I turned that beautiful set. So I'm hoping. That made me sad. It's okay, Rebecca. It's okay. I can handle it. Run it. I'm going to check raise turn because I think there's a lot of cards where they shut down their value on the river. Spade cards, straightening cards, over cards. We have second set as well. I wouldn't do this with top set of tens. But yeah, I think out of position we want a fast play here. Okay, guess what, chat? In the 55, the mystery bounties begin. That was a Matt Staples death slam right there. Was it? Oh, mon dieu. And Camagra folds in the Super 215. Okay. So my good lucks do not apply to sucking out on fiancés. All right, man. That's good to know. Thank you for the heads up, man. Don't mind a cheeky little check back here. With the ace-jack. Bet turn and river. I don't know why I had that closed, but there we go. And table 3 is a 55. There we go. Could open up this king 5 suited too for what it's worth, but it's too late. I folded. Limp under the gun from Luke. It's a really big bet from Luke, but like our hand is really under repped here. We turn top. We block bet the river. And I think fold to raises. We don't fold the min raises, though. Getting a really good price, like 7-1 here with ace-jack. Ooh, that is the nuts. That's the nuts. How about ace king? Oh, by the way, bro, focus in. We're in the mystery bounty here. We're in the mystery bounty. We're 16 minutes away in this one. 3-bet. Ace king, king 10. Uh-oh. That's a real bad flop. That's a real bad flop for ace king. King jack can't do anything against the raise. I was going to open it, but can't do it. London Luke checking in. What's up, London Luke? Hope you and Rebecca are well. Thanks, mate. Had a great time with you in Seville. London Luke is a legend. We had a great time playing, singing karaoke out on the patio. One of the late nights. It was nice. Some of the Party Poker staff played guitar. Did a musical performance one day. And so one night he was playing his guitar out on the smoking patio, and we were all drinking. There was some smoking going on, and we were all singing, and it was just a really nice evening, man. It was really great. So I'll always remember that, Luke. London Luke, it was a pleasure. Look forward to seeing you at the next stop you can make. I know you got work and you're busy and stuff, but if not Madrid, hopefully Manchester. I know it's a busy period for you in the summer, etc., but we'll see you soon. Run it against Kieran with a pair. Oh. Oh, no. We can re-enter there, and I will. Your glass is blocking the player to the left. I see on that table, yeah. I'm going to probably have to adjust that after. Is Reg closed on this, or no? Should be good to go. There we go. We're back in. Okay. Nice. We're in action. Jamie, mystery bounty, bro. Pay attention to these stacks. My goodness, don't get sloppy. Good luck at the tables tonight. Thank you, Hot Glove. What's going on? How's the trip to Spain? It was amazing, man. I had such a great time. Really interesting experience. I've just been to Barcelona, so to get some experience in Seville for almost 2 weeks and then a few days in Madrid, it was incredible. I can't wait to go back. Do you know what other Party Poker events in Europe you'll be targeting this year yet? Yes. The full schedule has been released. And as of right now, I'm intending to attend the whole schedule. That could change if I get, unwell at any point or I burn out towards the end of the year. I could skip one, but I'm having such a fun time with it. I'd like to go to all the events. So that is Madrid in May, Manchester in June, London in July, Glasgow in August. In October, we have Castellón, again in Spain. And in October, we have Cork, Ireland. Or no, wait, excuse me. October, we have Castellon. In November, we have Cork, Ireland. And then we have Murcia, Spain. And then in December, we have London, again, London too. So I believe 11 stops this year. We've done 2 of the 11, so 9 more to come. 3 more in Spain. And then 6 in the UK/Ireland. The UK, 5 in the UK, 1 in Ireland. Let's put it that way. Conscious of my Irish homies. So yeah, I don't know if you're planning to attend any, but come on by. Should be fun. What do you think what do you make of the mess at Spurs? #Coys. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't think we're going to get relegated. I think we've got enough talent on the squad. We're going to be fine. Whether we find a reasonable manager or not, I think Igor Tudor, especially with the passing of his father, it makes sense for him to move on and take some time away. And it wasn't going well in the first place. It's a depressing time in that we're playing for nothing other than not being relegated right now. The squad is sort of a mess. No clear direction. But I still love the boys. I love the squad. Love the team. Love the community. And I think it'll end up okay. It'll come good in the end. Just tough period, dude. I don't know who's going to manage us right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll stay up, though, to be honest. What do you think? I'm going to call because I want to keep this player in the pot with the mystery bounty. There's still the big ones out there. And the induce has worked. So a 3-way all in here. We're crushing the 5s. This is a big side pot. Big side pot. Oh, God. That's pretty painful. That's pretty painful. Nos bounty is $40. We're not going to know what this bounty was, but we'll know what ours is. That's not what we want to see. Oh, we might actually have a few chips left. Yeah, we do, because we covered. But, yeah, obviously not ideal. Not an ideal outcome there, you could say. Great evening that was. What a fantastic week. 100%. Yes, sir. It's great times. So still to register, we have the 109 Sunday party. And then some other tour path satellites and stuff. If necessary. But it's been a good session so far. Enjoying it. I'm very busy tonight. I have a project I'm working on for PartyPoker. Can't talk about that yet, but that's fun. I got some emails to do. And it's not possible, but I'm 70 pages due for a book club tomorrow. It's not going to happen. I'm going to be a little short of the page mark I was supposed to read up to, but c'est la vie. Oh, and I have some French homework before tomorrow morning. So my mind is hella full with stuff I got to do tonight. But, you know, it's all good stuff. If none of it happened, I wouldn't die. It's all good, but just a very busy period. I'm going to c-bet here with ace-deuce. It's not a great flop for ace-deuce. We did raise under the gun, though. It's going to be tough to get this hand to showdown and win, so we'll c-bet bluff. Very nice. Sounds like a lot of trips over the pond. Hopefully we'll be able to join you for a couple of the ME. Got to win those Sunday tickets first. Indeed, man. Get some packages going. It is definitely a lot of trips. I also have 2 family reunions this year. Both sides, my mother's and father's side of the family, are each doing a reunion this year. So 2 trips out west in Canada too. And but for a few of these stops, I'm just gonna stay in Europe for them. So the one in June and July, there's about a 2-week gap. I'm gonna stay. Get to visit Rebecca's family, but then also we're gonna go to the F1 in Austria. So take a vacation, Rebecca and I, in between. And then the one in November and December is perfect because in about 45 days, there's 3 tour stops in Cork, in Murcia, and in London. So it's kind of a perfect gap to do all 3 of those on a tour. Again, get some time with Rebecca's family in Ireland after the first stop. So that'll cut down on at least a few of those flights because it is a lot of flying, you know? I already have 1 main event ticket, planning to use it in July. So hopefully see you in London then. Yep, 100%. I'll be there, man. I will be there. We have to fold to the huge turn bet here. Really big. And our stacks are sort of diminishing, sadly. I would typically shove this in a mystery bounty. I won't, though, because we're going to get called much wider, which doesn't help a hand like Jack High. We start the mystery bounty portion in this in 5 minutes. I'm reasonably confident we will stay up, but we need to steady the ship and double lively. Yep. It's true, dude. 1 win is enough to just get everything, get the confidence back in the players, the belief back in the fans, to make everything okay. But we need a win, you know? Some draws could do. I mean, listen, if West Ham just keeps losing, then it's fine. But we need a win. Yeah. I'm nervous. This international break is brutal because, ooh, there's the 1250 bounty gone on one of the 55 tables. Because, you know, international friendlies aren't interesting. The World Cup playoff matches were great. That I watched last week. Tough one for Ireland. But yeah, there's nothing to watch in football. So it's just like a waiting period till we can get back to getting down to business, you know? At least Arsenal lost their first cup final, dude. I really hope they go 0 for 4. That would be hilarious. They're going to win the Prem, though. I mean, they're going to win the Prem. So maybe 1 for 4. It still would be looked upon as, like, not a great season, you know, given the positions they were in. I don't know. I'm anti-sweating. It's all I've got at this point. All right, we're going to be all in here. Top 3 make it through. We have a blind, though. Well, 2 blinds, I guess, so. You could consider this the absolute nuts when you've got 2 blinds. Rolling with Queen Deuce suited. It's Jack 6, okay. Slight edge here. Hell yeah, let's go. We're back. 64,000. We're back from the depths of despair. Can we spin it? I have a straight, but we should probably check. On a paired board, obvious straight gets there. Tough to get value from worse hands. Protect busting when they have better hands. And the same hand. Okay. Ace 5 all in against Ace King. I think our story is over unless it's heart or a 5. Just a 5 and not today, .GG. That satellite is dead. We can get the 109 Sunday party there, though, in a second. Back to 64,000, and here we're going to start the mystery bounty in 10 seconds. We actually cover 4 people at our table, which is incredible. Based on our stack right now, that's actually crazy. All right, 109 Sunday party. Let me just put a buy-in label on that for table 2. There we are. All right, here go the mystery bounties in the 320. We cover 1, 2, 3, 4 players at this table. It's the absolute dream table. And the top bounty is $1,500. 33 of us left, so... And now Matt covers us, which is such a shame. But this should be a fun sweat, dude. Because we're short and bounties be flying. Problem is at 32, we're going to rebalance tables. One less shorter stack. As Queen 9 gets the bounty. Let it be small. Let it be small. Okay. That's good. We just want to keep these big ones in here, you know? These top 4. So every time a small bounty is pulled, I'd say that's a good thing. I'm going to fold ace-deuce on the button. I think I don't really want to run it pre-flop with this hand. Matty Ice limps. As we have another short stack moving into our table. Beautiful. King, Queen, all in against Queen 10 in the Masters. Send it. Let's go. Send it. Now we're making moves, chat. Now we are making moves. Cool call in position here, I think is fine. Fold to the back raise. Fold here. We still cover 3 at our table. Get it. Let's go, B-car. Let's get it. U2 queen. That's not it, though. That's not the one. Do we have fold equity? I'm not entirely sure, but it's a pretty good hand to 3-bet shove. I think we fold king, queen, and king jack offsuit here, which is nice. With a hand like king 10, we've got okay equity when we've got a hand. We're up against a hand like ace queen, although it doesn't look like we're going to win here. So we go for the shove, and we fail. We fail and die a painful death. Now, 2 playable post flop. I think we 3-bet less than all in here. Ace, king, ace, king. Let's see some green. Oh. 10 of clubs. Just do it. Just send him with the 10 of clubs. Clip it. Oh, what a blessed life. What a blessed life, chat. Imagine waking up on a Sunday. You want to play the 215 big Sunday. You satellite in for 22 bucks. You get deep. You get ace king suited. You get it all in. You're up against the same hand. Okay, live to fight another day. Nope. See ya. For a mystery bounty here. Jack's ace king. That's stupid. The trials and tribulations of this ridiculous game, chat. 2 cards, 5 on the board, betting discs, run it. What a game. Mystery bounty available with 7,000 chips. We need it. The thing is, like, we're ahead of a shove here from clubbing. But we really don't want to miss this opportunity, given the value of our stack. And the average value of the bounty is $250. Like, it's like $27, $28 a head, you know? I got to pee so bad. And it's 5 minutes till break. Come on, chat. Hold it. Matt is gone. Don't be the big bounty. I'm sad you're gone, Matt, but be the small bounty. Thank you, Bree. Thank you very much, Bree. Now don't rebalance our table. Don't shove now, Swordmaster. I know there's a lot of requests in a row, but don't shove now. Oh, mon Dieu. We don't fold here with a pair, right? Like, we just fast play? This is a weird spot because we're not that deep. We don't fold a pair with the potential value of this bounty being an average $250. But do we check and give free cards to all the overcards? I don't think so. I think we lead, actually. We're ahead of this, which is incredible. And they just scoop the whole thing, which is just... oh, a nightmare. $450 bounty gone. What was ours? Make it the top bounty, dude. Make it number one. Great. Great. Fantastic. We love it. A beautiful time, a beautiful moment. We got it in pretty good, though. Against Jack 9 anyways, not for the 2-blind side pot, but it's okay. So, 9 of 43 here. Let me check the lobby and see what we have going on. 109 Big Sunday PLO. We've got time to late reg. We don't have anything right now, really, that we can play. We've just got these. So we'll focus in and get it back. Hopefully spin this back up. Seems unlikely, but, you know, we'll try. Let's break in 2 minutes. I don't even have to pee anymore. That's how painful that was. Too small of a 3-bet to fold. We flop the nuts. Let's lead. Let's keep betting. And let's keep betting. We're priced in here with 2 more blinds in what's going to be a quintuple up spot with the suited hand. So let's see how we get on just before break. We did win that big pot in the Sunday party, so almost a double stack there. Just some spades. Okay. Oh, it's so over. Let's see what the bounties were. Hopefully ours is the biggest. 18 bucks. That's not big. It's not big, man. Delazen. All right, 3 tiny ones. Bounty in play here. We squeeze, call, they're all in, we call. And this is the last hand before break. As we're just bricking everything. Lovely. What is the check bet turn? That's a bizarre line. I don't believe them, actually. Yeah. You're just going to bet flop if you have a king or if you have a flush draw, so. 5-6. Cool. Okay, quick break. Enjoy this highlight. I'll be back in a few minutes. Stay with me. So this is probably nut flush against like eights. That's going to fold. So yeah, we'll never know, but we live to fight another day. How about the tens? 19 left. Ace 4 blind versus blind against Kigon. Pay jump is at 15. I think call, right? Let's just call with the ace here. Against King 4, which is a beautiful hand to see. And we take it down. Oh! We chop with a straight. I see. Over here in the 215 super, we go for a click raise against this all-in. And we flop a gutter. I don't think it's worth betting here with 5 high. I think just check. Because we're not winning the side pot, right? We need to hit a 7. And if we c-bet, they can check jam with so much stuff, and then we have to fold our equity. So I think just check here and try and hit something. Hit a 4, hit a 5, hit a 7 to give us a chance at winning this pot. Oh, that sucks that we chopped against Kigon. And we're going to lose here. We're not going to get the bounty, but it's okay. 10-6 2 pair wins. Gained flower is out. What did they have? Queen 9. We should check here with our pair of aces. We want to control the size of the pot. We're on the bubble here. They're going to have a really wide range. Let them bluff is the best approach in this spot. Tiny bit of 12,000. We call. And call again, probably. Especially with the way we played this of checking twice. I think we should. They have ace 3. Oh my god. All in against Sven. Called by King 10. That's not good news. But we hit a queen. Oh, they hit a king. Oh, we hit a 9. Send it. Send it, chat. Let's go. Huge suck out, which is going to put us on 6 million. Puts us in 10th. Ace king against ace 6 here. I think that's a bust out. Which means we are in the money, I think. So really nice to get in the cash because we were pretty short. 224 cashed in the Super 215. And 17 left. Let's go. Crazy hairstyle, man. I love it. Thanks. Bit intense, right? I'm going to try and get a haircut next week, though. But I'll keep the same style. I mean, we don't... Oof. Maybe we do. Or they can be listening to me talk about it in the future, and then when I say yes, I'm lying to the future people. Because to them, I'm in the past. They're in my future, but I'm in their past. You know what I'm saying? What do we do with 3s and 17 blinds? Shove, because we have the button, I think. 8s is good enough against 7.5 blinds here. It just is. I kind of don't want to risk it, but we kind of have to. Come on, chat. This might be our moment here, dude. Come on now. 11 million. Hell yeah. And like so many of us are tied at 11 million. Let's go, dude. Kings, gorgeous. We raise. Get a call from Educate Yourself. 10-7-3 with 2 clubs. Bet. Bet the flop. And we sure hope they don't have 10-7 here because it's easy to put them on worse hands. We now have the nuts, which is rare. that a set is the nuts, but it's true. A set is the nuts here. There's no straights, no flushes. And we've won it. Okay, chat, you beautiful people. What's going on, Bree? Okay, nice. So really good stacks here on table 4 and table 2. I'm getting the big Sunday PLO in 40 minutes. And we're chilling. Thank you all for being here today. Let's have a relaxing hour. Don't think we want to bet this one. We'll bet it, or we'll fold it, especially 4 ways. Kind of short stack in this knockout, so it limits what we're available to do because everyone wants to play with us, right? We've got to be sort of value oriented. And they can gamble a bit more against us. Jack 10 in the big blind. Call in position. Flop a gut shot. No heart, though. Good turn. I think we can bet this sometimes and decide not to this time. And on the turn we call. Great river. Makes it less likely they have a king. More likely we have the best hand with Jack 10. All the straight draws and flush draws missed. It's not a great river for them to bluff, but they may still do so, especially with how much value they're going to bet, given our bounty. Apocalypse Shet, what's up, Bree? They do have the king, so it ended up being a really bad river for us because we had to call. We'll re-enter there. What's going on, Apocalypse Shet? Yeah, legend. It's good to see you. You were here yesterday. A little too wide to mess around with here. We'll fold. And 310, same thing. 7 of 40, though. 20 pay First place is 4,500 bucks. Hell yeah. I'm watching some of the Irish Open as my friend is on the streamer table. Hope you're doing well, Jamie. Oh, sick, man. Nice. Irish Open seems like an absolute blast. Seems like the greatest time and a tournament I need to experience in my life. Because everyone says great things about it, so. I think we call this 3-bet. King Queen. It's a hand that flops fairly well. It's going to be awkward on the flop, but decent hand, I'd say. Flop is awkward. We have a pot size bet, second pair, and a gutter. Probably going to go with it, but when they have ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10, they're in a great spot. They bet small. I don't think there's enough incentive to raise. I think we just call in position. Fold the turn, I guess. Call with the twos, closing the action. We don't hit a set under pair to the board, which is pretty easy to do with twos, if we're honest. Pretty simple to do. I don't see us continuing here, but you never know. You could always mix in a check raise to represent the 10 with a pair of twos, but probably better to do that with like Jack 9 of diamonds, 9-8 of diamonds, Queen 9 of diamonds sort of hands. And then we have some better pairs to consider the check raise with as well. excuse me, the C bet, but it's a bit of an awkward board here. Ooh, do we 3-bet or flat here? I think flat, especially with the two wheel cards. It's a little bit more playable. I think we'd shove a hand like ace-6 through ace-9 fairly consistently. Maybe ace-6 through ace-king offsuit, to be honest. I think I do want to put in a small raise here. Just have to deal with the German comms. That's the only stream and I don't speak German. Oh, word. I don't either. So my short list, I'm either going to learn it next or third as a language. Against kings. Yeah, let's go. Got the glam babe with the suck out. We had some decent outs there though. 5 outs, 20%. Running into it. All right, up to 4 million. So my French it's getting there, bro. It's absolutely getting there. I can definitely speak a little bit. I can understand a little bit. I'm excited. There's still a lot of work to do to get to like, you know, a passable professional level, I would say. But like I'm well on the way, you know? After I get my French to like B2, I do want to keep going with language learning because I'm enjoying it. I think it's fun. It's really challenging. It's a fun challenge. I just like it. But I do have a question in my head, which is what's the next language I want to learn? And it is either going to be Spanish or German, I'd say. I think those are the options in my head. Spanish is very practical in a world sense, in that a lot of South America, all of Central America, I think. Is there any non-Spanish in Central America? In the Caribbean there is, but not on the mainland, I don't think. Oh, there might be a little bit of French, but either way. And Spain. So that's really useful. German is less useful in that on a lot of the German-speaking countries, English is fluent for a lot of people. That said, the history of art, music, philosophy, texts, and German is like a big deal, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to barrel against eggs here, picking up the flush draw. Even without the flush draw, King 7's a decent barrel hand, honestly. Doesn't have any showdown value. The weak king is kind of dope, I'd say. Could have gone a little bigger here. Yeah. Small chance they have the nut clubs. They're going to play nut clubs this way as well. Check call, check call. Check raise. But very likely we've got the goods here. We got him. And we 3-bet, get 4-bet immediately. We're going to fold. But damn, what a nice stack. And same thing here. Matty Ice on our table, but we're 7 to 32. 12 off the money. Eggs has got a lot of chips here as well. I would learn Spanish first. Richard Stream, yeah. It's very practical, right? It's very practical. I mean, there is an element of like... it's a Romance language, so it's going to be similar to French, but it also will blend with French a little bit, right? Whereas German is not, so be quite different. And the conjugation stuff is a double-edged sword because I will understand how the conjugations work, but then also they will get mixed up with French a bit too. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Like my French is just barely off the ground. I've got a good year or two of study before I start with another one, I'd say. But Jack 3 is trash. Poker face is 4 blinds deep though. So if it folds us, we'd have to go all in, but probably someone will play before that. Don't miss the PLO. 20 minutes left. Excuse me. Oh mon dieu. Hand's not doing so well. Let's raise up king queen. King queen on both tables. Auto on both tables. Call here. We get rolled by another placer. We have to fold. I guess if this player is all in and the door is closed, we would maybe consider something else, but now it's a fold. Call with twos in position here. Aïe. Ce n'est pas pour moi. Check. I don't think there's anything to do there, really. Still love the idea of a Montreal stop on the Party Poker Tour. Me too, Bree. Me too, man. That'd be sick. That would be sick. I keep pushing for it, man. I'm like, come on. Montreal, come on. All in with the nines against sixes. Clean. Hell yeah. Let's go double through the bro. Double through the bro. Let's go. No small blind here, so worse odds, but it's good with 9-8, and then just check fold here. 7 off the money. Not quite bubble felt, but in a good spot. 10 of 27. Our table's quite deep stacked, which makes it a little difficult to maneuver. We chase this bounty. Back to back wham. Let's go. We get the bounty. We've got queens the very next hand. This is exciting. Go for some thin value here. We open up this PLO lobby, so I hopefully don't miss it. Now this is beautiful, especially with that bounty in play. Stacks are too short to do anything other than shove here, basically. But we'd love to get it in against draws here, which is doable. That's a fold. Oh, it's a call. Nice. That's a good hand, though. Ace deuce is not what we want to see. Hey, let's go. Send the $100 in bounties, baby. And just like that, we're in fourth. What a spin up on bullet, too. I'm going to fold here, I think. There's a chance this is 8s or 7s, but this is strong range as well. We'll never know. $11 of 26, 5 of 35, 17 of 443. That's pretty sick, frankly. Those stacks. The PLO's got 8 minutes. Don't miss the PLO, Jamans. Do not miss it. But get in a little sooner. Or a little closer to. Nah, if flops do well, don't need a bluff, and it's tough to value raise. Even at this stack depth, it's just it's not great. Nice river. If they turn to 3 junk, we beat them now, which is sweet. They're probably going to keep betting an 8 on the turn, I would assume. Most of the time. I guess sometimes they would check, but when they check, let's go for a bet here. Try and get called from a 3 from an ace high. C-bet against your boy Ice. With a relative monster, even though we have flopped just ace high. We have a gutter and nut flush draw on ace high. We must barrel here, I think. And not a great hand to continue with on the river, I'd say. Because we block the draws and the ace high we want him to have, you know? So if he calls turn, I think we fold river. Or check and lose. But we do get the fold on the turn. There's better flops for ace king. Check. Especially 5 off the money bubble here against a bigger stack. Pot control I'm going to do with a lot of hands. I don't mind trying to get to showdown with this one. I think we should call river though. Definitely for that price. Excuse me. Stretch it out, chat. Stretch it out. Fold to 6-3. You know what's so weird is my Facebook stops loading for some reason, but like the 4-bet with King Jack a lot. Thanks, man. Spurs just signed a new manager. No way. No way. Did we? Long time, good luck. What's up, Matthew Lawrence Pointer? What's up, dude? Quiet, man. Roberto De Zerbi, apparently. Although I don't see anything on Sky Sports News, so... No, I don't see anything. I think it's fake news. Limp call with the 4s, I think, is fine. Betting discs, love that. That's a throwback. It's an old school. Oh, shoot. PLO, 1 minute left. Okay, we're in there. We're going to put the PLO on table 5. So we've got another tournament in action. Probably check and win here. When I check to the river. What is this site? PartyPoker. Welcome, Echo. Wow. Sick. They got the max. They're only getting 1 bet out of us there, and I think it's probably just going to be on the river. Maybe the turn. What's up, Jamie? Hello, Peso. How are you? Welcome. $1,500 for the win here in this 109 PLO. Should be good fun. I guess we have some more satellites starting up soon, but we can focus on what we got. 17 to 25 here, 5 off the money, but we've been knocked down to 17, so we're kind of close to bubble stack right now. Great spot here with 175 in bounties on our second bullet, but still 6 to 36, and just shy of 3 stacks in the 109 Sunday party. A nice 4. Ace jack of diamonds. Never give up. Never surrender. No, I won't, bro. I'm on the grind. We're loving it. Having a blast. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck, Pilo. Thanks. Tudor has left Spurs. He has, man. He has, but we don't have a new appointment yet, right? Oh, stressful times for the Tottenham Hotspur. Nah, check here, actually. Could try and fold them off a chop, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Right back to raising, especially with a shorter stack in the big blind. Let's raise bluff here. Jack 5. Check fold queen jack on king 3 deuce. Called in middle position. Stronger range. Board that doesn't really interact with us much. Lose to ace high, I guess. Yeah. So we raised bluffed, we hit a pair, we bet flop, they called, check, check, turn. Rivers a deuce of diamonds. We beat missed straight draws. They bet 1/3. I think we fold. How do we want to play nines? We're bubble felt here, by the way. 4 off the money. No, I think we're playing it as a flat. It's dangerous stuff if you appoint De Zerbi. Oh, man. We are in danger. I need this international break to end. I just need it to be over with. It's the most excruciating international break ever. Because there's nothing to watch. Wow. Quite a small bet there. Queen 8's going to be a fold. Final 3 tables. We need a few bust outs from some shorter stacks. Kings, bro. In a bounty, we've got kings, and Otto is all in. Come along for the ride. Bait as Nosa. Hell yeah, we hold. That's great. That's great news. Oh, the Habs are playing today? 5 o'clock. Oh, damn. Ben Davies is being considered as an option. I don't mind it, to be honest. A player appointment. I don't mind it. There's enough knowledge on that team. Run it for a $75 bounty. We've got to win another flip, chat, and it's not going to happen. Let me tell you right now, on the flop, it's not going to happen. It's just not. It's not. Sorry. Sorry to say, we're down to starting stack. That's not the dream, dude. Okay, in the PLO, we have a double up hand here. We get a walk. All right. Montre-lui c'est qui le patron. Salut, Vincent. Un moment pour mon tête. Montre, climb. It's that le patron. Je ne comprends pas. Un moment. Show him who's boss. Ah, d'accord. C'est en progrès maintenant, mon ami. Et bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, comme ci, comme ça, c'est d'accord. Mais il y a une opportunité en la table 4 et aussi la table 2. Donc, nous voyons. No, we will see. Nous voyerez. We will see. Je ne sais pas. C'est difficile pour changer la langue dans mon tête. Je pratique beaucoup la semaine dernière, la semaine passée, mais encore, je suis petit peu mal. Okay, we're all in. Ace, 7, 8, 9. That's not going to do. The king kicker plays. We're dead. We're dead there, chat. Let's go to the bubble. Take Dyke and stick with him. I don't like Sean Dyke, man. De Zerbi will run a mile if you get relegated. Anyways, P.S. I'm a Bees fan, so in comparison to the beginning of the season, I'm entitled to feel smug towards Tottenham's predicament. Brutal times. Brentford's a fine club. Much love for Brendan Johnson. Oh mon dieu. Aces. On the bubble. And the ace king, we're still waiting, but the aces is really exciting. We flopped the nuts. I am going to bet because I want to get this bounty, so we're just going to go bet, bet, bet. Often we check back on this flop. But given the bounty nature, we just play fast and quick. Aces raised, takes it down. You got this. Thanks, Peso. Okay, we're going on a quick break. I'm going to play you highlights after this hand, and we'll be back in 5 minutes, okay? Poker Staples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Can we get the bounty before break? Oh. No, because, like, you know, that card, they're going to fold so much. How many jack of diamonds do they really have? Queen, jack. I mean, I guess it's the big blind. We'll have some, but I think we actually do want to take some time here because we want to give off the perception that we are thinking about a thin value bet here to more easily get a call from like a 10 of diamonds, you know, a 9 of diamonds, something like that. Okay, chat. Quick break. Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Stay with me. Open, get 3-bet. And fold, I guess. Seems fine. Which has a day 2 on a Thursday, but I don't know, dude. I don't know which spot you're talking about, Quang. Sorry, man. I missed the spot, brother. This is an all-in against Las with ace-10. Good luck, us. Ace-10 against queen-jack. Ooh, it's not looking good. That's not... Hey, let's go, dude. We hold, but after that flop, it's so sick that we come back to win that. Let's go, dude. Chip it. All right, 215,000. Ace queens of folds. I think we're priced in here. Pretty good price with king queen against 8 blind shove here. Run it. No, not the hand we want to see. Would much rather see 8s or 9s or something like that, but ace king holds and we're onwards. Educate yourself raises to $1 million. This is not the person I wanted to see do that because we're 16 blinds deep now. Oh, God, this sucks. I'm all in. I don't love it, but I don't think flat is very good. Check back for sure. I think we should peel here. So many bluffs in their range. The question as to whether we should call on the river or not depends, but we should call on the turn. My first inclination is to call down, probably. Just because I think there's going to be a lot of bluffs, you know? We river a queen, but it doesn't really matter that we hit the queen here. It doesn't make a huge difference. The difference between a queen and ace high is kind of the same, I would say. I guess maybe if they hit a queen, they might shove the river sometimes. What are they going to do with jack 10? Yeah, I know. I think we should probably just call here. Like, they're going to put pressure on us. Down to 12. Let's give it a go. Good luck. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 18 million. Don't you dare fold, Tarek. Thank you. Let's make it 2.1 million here. Call. Oh, we got a flip for millions, dude. 8, ace, king, 9. 9. We're down to 3 million, dude. It was 6K for the win here. It still is, but it's looking likely we're going to go home with a little bit less than that. Rolling. Against A9 in the Super 215. Hold. Yes. Let's go. Up to 284K here. Which actually doesn't change much on the leaderboard, but, you know, we're in a decent spot to make a run at this 215. Wish we could say the same about the big Sunday, but we pick up ace king, which is great. We got moved into the big blind when I thought we were going to get 2 hands, but we pick up a beauty with a7, so it's no problem. Against king 8. Love it. To get back to 6 million. Hola. Okay, we're back. 3 tables on the go, you beauties. Let's win them. Let's win them. PS appointing a head coach that worked pretty well for us, so Ben Davies is definitely an option if your Spurs problems are not with the manager. Very disjointed, right? Is what it feels like to me. Feels very disjointed. Whoever they are, hire. It's $250 million in revenue if you drop. Oh, Spurs, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, dude. What I'm sad about is there's going to be no European football next year. And it's optimistic to consider it would be next year. Possible, but, like, you know, it'll be a couple years until we play European competition, which kind of blows. Because it's so fun to sweat that, you know? That's okay. I'm a lifelong fan, Brie. I'll be supporting until the day I die. It's no sweat. I don't care if we're in League 2. Fold the 6s. Defend with king 3 suited, though. Raised by PO is all in. We cover, but don't have enough of a hand with king 6, obviously. We try a steal with this hand. It's too good of a hand to not try and steal, but probably fold to an all-in shove because of the soft bubble. Flat is fine. We can just play pretty fit or fold on the flop. We are quite protected. Like, we're not playing too weak because Raise Your Eggs can have strong hands with these big stacks that can squeeze behind and Matt's squeeze stack. So it's not like we're playing against a super capped range or anything. They can have strong stuff, which makes it a little bit easier to just get away if we miss on the flop. But let's see. We haven't missed yet. Check raise, I think. Willing to risk it for the biscuit, but it checks through. 7 on the turn. We have a gutter and the nut flush draw. So against a lead here, which we're expecting to see, we call. And we call again, getting direct odds here. And hope it was a crazy bluff with like King 10 of hearts. Okay. Yeah, it's sad. We're down to $1 million. We are the shortest stack, but we're not out. So now can we get our way into the money, basically? That's the question. Okay, nice. We've got a battle. Assume this is a call. This can be a shove with any two, so King 9 is doing quite well. But, oh, more bad news, sadly. Some days it's just like that. Okay. Matthew Ice Brother goes for the mid-raise here. I think we defend. But he's also one of the two shortest stacks, which means this is quite a strong range. Basically play fit or fold on the flop, and it's a fold. Oh, we need some carnage on another table, chat. I think we fold Jack 7 here. Keep taking the orbit, especially when raise your eggs raises. It's a little weird if it folds us and we have another short stack in the big blind, but... Seems like a good spot to turn bet here, but against the 3K, we'll just fold. Okay, here we go. Hold here, 21st place. The shorter stack is right here, so... But we've got a shot to go the distance. I'm going to fold the ace for him. And fold on the turn to the double barrel. Yes, we have top pair, but we're only beating pure bluffs here, basically. Flush draws and king highs that are bluffing. Take that down, that's good. Make sure I'm not missing any Facebook comments. Good luck, Maine, says Cody Hunt. Thanks, Cody. And Chuck Payne as well says good luck. Thank you, guys. I don't know why my Facebook comments aren't updating, but I caught those a little late. But thanks, guys. Can we make our way into the money on this tiny little stack? What a flop up here. Let's go for a C-bet. But no love, no action. All right. Fine. Excuse me. That's a good flop. 8-4 is a fold. Call the check raise. Boom. Smash it on the turn. Smash it on the turn. Best of luck. Always rooting for you whenever I can catch a stream. What's up, Roll the Dice on YouTube? Thanks, man. Jamie, have you ever ended up in a heads up against Matt in a tournament? Well, we used to play a heads up tournament all the time, but in a like big field tournament, I don't think so. No. I don't think we have. Hell yeah, let's go. I think we probably shove here with 4 blinds. We are the shortest stack. We need to pick up some chips probably, or we'll blind out. And I think King 10 suited in the cutoff is quite good. The second shortest stack goes all in. That's a nightmare. They've got us beat for sure. The same suit. Rip. We have a good stack here, chat. I will stream tomorrow for day 2 if we make it. But until then, that's going to be a wrap for me. Hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the challenge that's going on right now for the 25-year anniversary on PartyPoker. And we'll see the week approaching. So appreciate you all. Much love. Until next time, we'll see you later.